All right, so we're moving right along, and now we have these problems, problems 4a and b, and there was a typo in the creating of the worksheet. We actually need to find the length of each arc, and these are going to be, there's going to be one of these directly on the test, where it's just going to ask you, plain and simple, find the length of the arc, or find the arc length, and they want the answer in terms of pi, So down here, we know that arc length is part of the circumference, so we use the circumference formula. And like we said, it's a part, it's an arc. So we're going to use the part fraction, right? And this is our formula for arc length, L. So we're going to find the length of each arc. We're just going to do L equals, well, my R is 18, so 2 pi times 18. And then M is 140. M is 140 degrees. So we're doing 140 over 360. And per usual, I see these zeros can cross out. Remember, this only works for zeros. And it's essentially dividing by 10. And then we're just going to start multiplying in so we can try and get our answer down to something we can plug into the calculator. Well, that I can plug into the calculator, that thing right there. I'm just going to plug it in exactly how I see it, in fact. Just going to go 36 times 14 over 36. Well, and the interesting thing is that I know right off the bat, this 36 and this 36, they're going to cancel out. So I know my answer is going to be that numerator 14. These 36s are just going to cancel. So we have pi, or 14 pi rather, because remember the pi gets written over here. And then our units are millimeters. So that's actually our answer right there, 14 pi millimeters. They want it in terms of pi. Now if they asked us to round, all we would do is we would take that answer, we do times by second pi. Just hit the times button, times second pi. And if they asked us to round, we would get something like 43.98, but they didn't ask us to do that, so our answer is 14 pi. Over here, we're doing the sector of the arc UTV, right? Or the arc of the angle right here. This would technically be arc UV, but whatever. We're going to use this formula again, but this time R is 12 and M is 75 degrees. So moving on over, we're just going to do length equals 2 pi R, which is 12, and M is 75 over 360. I'm just going to start timesing inside the parentheses, so pi times 24